Over a century ago, the race for the highest skyscrapers started in the United States in the 1920s. Countries around the world soon joined the competition to build the tallest building. Instead of copying European styles, architects began creating innovative designs for their buildings. Eventually, though, the situation changed and it was Wall Street's worst day since 1987. After the 2008 global financial crisis, many plans to construct new skyscrapers ceased and the world of mega-tall towers slowed down. Today, the focus has shifted towards developing innovative and environmentally conscious designs. So many new and very in the near future, cities around the world will see the rise of strange-looking buildings. Did you know that there are plans for a building that can rotate 360 degrees as well as a skyscraper in New York modeled after the human body? You're watching YouTube channel Caesar Ritual. In today's video, we are going to talk about the future of skyscrapers. Before moving forward to discuss the future of skyscrapers, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Number 1. The Squall Tower. Dubai will soon have not only the tallest tower, but also one of the most unconventional and unique skyscrapers ever seen. A key aspect of future skyscrapers is sustainability, so Dubai is planning to build the Squall Tower. Turkish architect Harry Atak envisions the tower as more than a wind turbine in shape. However, it will rotate around an axis to provide the building with the energy it needs. The tower reflects how architects are increasingly inspired by the concept of buildings as power stations or BAPs. It is divided into 3 sections that are connected by a series of branches. No matter which direction the wind blows, the helix design can allow the building to rotate, turning 360 degrees every 2 days. Visitors to the tower can take in every angle of the city, from the ocean to neighboring skyscrapers. If the Squall Tower generates enough electricity for surrounding buildings as well, it could potentially have a negative carbon footprint. Number 2. The WOHA Tower. As a result of the choice of materials and the plan to build a more sustainable building, the WOHA Tower has a unique futuristic shape at 302 meters or 990 feet high. One thing that sets it apart from other buildings is its clay-based ceramic exterior that will help fuel the ceramic facade rather than a glass facade that reflects heat, reduces the heat load in urban areas around the super tall tower. In collaboration with Werner Sobek, the idea for the skyscraper was developed. The two were not interested in building higher and higher buildings, but rather wanted to make a truly sustainable building. Through the use of asymmetrical ceramic fins, the architects wanted the building to look like it breathed during the day. With the help of LED lights beneath the fins, the effect will continue throughout the night. Depending on how the fins are positioned, more or less light shines through, allowing the tower to appear to be breathing. By stacking multiple outdoor balconies on top of each other, the vertical boulevard will have a green stripe running down the outside of the building. Number 3. Tower C. Similar to the architects of the WOHA Tower, the Ministry of Housing, Urban Rural Development, and the National Development and Reform Commission are not looking to build any higher. Basically banned the construction of skyscrapers taller than 500 meters or about 164 feet in May of 2020. The organizations claimed this was in an attempt to promote the government's goal of developing a truly Chinese style. Despite the fact that more super tall buildings are planned, such as the Tower C in Shenzhen, their height will not be the focus of their design. When Zaha Hadid architects competed for the opportunity to design a unique skyscraper tower in Shenzhen's financial district, they won by proposing the idea for a unique skyscraper tower. The architects hope that by connecting the park and the plaza nearby, they will be able to connect 2 different buildings through a series of terraces that will form a bridge with aquaponic gardens. A skyscraper will provide a space for the community to come together. Number 4. Hongsan International Center. On Hongqin Island in Zhuhai, the skyscraper was designed by architects Keith Griffiths and Andy Wen as a reflection of the famous Chinese painting known as the Nine Dragons. The building is near the bay to symbolize the strength of the country as portrayed in the painting by the dragons jumping out of the water. To symbolize the collaboration between different areas of China, such as Zhuhai, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, and Macau, it features 4 separate structures. In order to withstand the strong winds on the island, the Hongqin International Finance Center was meticulously designed to minimize wind drag by installing a glass canopy, creating a distinctive shape that has never been seen before in Chinese architecture. This wall shields the greenery over the entrance. Number 5. Sarko style. While many cities in Asia are coming up with creative ideas for their future skyscrapers, the US is also looking for new approaches. New York is developing especially creative designs for their tall towers. With the help of new technology, the state has been able to engineer more complex structures like the spiral, which features outdoor gardens for every resident. Another prospective addition to the New York City skyline is the Sarko-style tower, just like the Squall Tower in Dubai. The architect Harriet came up with the idea for the skyscraper. The name comes from muscle tissue inside the human body, known as sarcomeres, which is the smallest functional unit of your muscles. The design includes multiple vertical tubes stacked next to each other that eventually intertwine to imitate the structure of human cells. In addition, the facade will be made out of glass to reflect the city. Number 6. Gehry Project. Located just north of New York is the Gehry Project site for a future skyscraper. Frank Gehry is internationally known for his architecture, having designed the Walt Disney Concert Hall and Dwight D. Eisenhower Memorial. As part of his new project, he's designing a pair of towers in Toronto that will twist, built of vertical blocks stacked on top of one another at unique angles. The exterior of both buildings in the Gehry Project will be covered with metal panels that will create a mirror effect similar to the Sarko Tower's angles. The skyscraper will also include a new space for students at OCAD University, as well as retail and residential apartments. It will also be built with completely environmentally friendly materials. According to him, he wanted the towers to look like they were talking to each other, which would create a dynamic and changing skyline based on where you are in the city. That's all for today's video, guys. What do you think about the videos? Tell us your views in the comments section below. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. See you in the next video. Until then, be safe.